उतरे मुझ में आदि योगी।
He walked, giving a little time, this man followed. So immediately Bheema thought, he's heroic and he thought somebody is following the princess, so danger. So he went and caught hold of him and asked him, "Who are you?" He wouldn't say anything. Then he thrashed him. He's good at that. And so he said, he's a spy sent by Shakuni. When he got enough thrashing and a few teeth fell out, then he said, he's a spy sent by Shakuni, who is a master deception man in the whole story. So Bheema was concerned whether what he knows and what he does not know. So he asked, "Do you know who you were following?" He said, "I don't know, but I can clearly see she's of a princely bearing. She's somebody from the palace. The way she's dressed and the way she is, she must be somebody from the palace, though there's a maid with her. I do not know who it is, that's why I was following." Then Bheema just started thrashing him for the pleasure of it. And what else? What else do you know? Then that man feared for his life and he said, right now Shakuni and Dushyasana are planning to kill Bhishma, yourself and Krishna. They're right now in the process of doing this. By next Amavasya, all three of you will be dead. So Bheema thrashed him little more detail. So he said, right now, if we go across the river, there is a Maha Aghori, there is a sage whose name is Maha Aghori. Aghori is a system of, you can call it yoga, which is an extreme system of yoga, it's an occult format. So they are right now sitting with Maha Aghori and they are doing the black arts to kill Bhishma, Krishna and yourself. So Bheema took the spy along with him. They took a boat, crossed the river and they went there. There was a little fire burning near… he knew where the Maha Aghori is. So they went and hid behind a tree and there was a little thatch-roofed hut-like thing and a fire was going on. Shakuni and Dushyasana were sitting. Maha Aghori is like 75, 80 years of age. He's totally naked. Aghoris are always naked like that. Not necessarily, but most of them are. Completely naked man and he's mumbling something and chanting and everything. Dushyasana and Shakuni are sitting there with eyes real wide open, like it's little more than normal kind of open. When people are struck by something, their eyes open more than normal. Have you ever noticed that? Really like that they were. And Bheema just sat there listening to everything that's happening. Then Aghori asked, "Okay, who are the people that you want to eliminate?" Then Dushyasana said, "First we want Bhishma to go, he's always standing in our way. And Krishna has to go. And then Bheema must go, he is their main strength. If we destroy him, we'll break the Pandavas." So Maha Aghori called for Mother Goddess. He went through a whole process and various things. Then a voice started speaking, the terrifying voice started speaking and approached him and referred to him as my child and spoke to Maha Aghori. Then Maha Aghori said, these people, they want Bhishma, the son of Ganga, to be dead by next Amavasya. So the voice said, Bhishma has been given the boon to choose his death. I cannot do anything about him. What next? Then he said, Krishna Vasudeva must go. Mother Goddess laughed and she said, he is divine, we cannot touch him. we cannot do anything about him. Then they said Bheema should go, son of Pandu, Bheema should go. Then mother said, okay, do the necessary offering, we will see. So Maha Aghori was just about to conduct the next part of the ritual to have Bheema dead within a month's time, which would have definitely happened if things were done right, which he would do. Just at that time, Bheema pushed the thatch roof into the fire. The whole thing caught fire and Maha Aghori's body caught fire. But he's made such a way, he's a 75 or more years of age. His body caught fire, his long beard and his hair first caught fire and then his whole body caught fire. He simply sat there without uttering a single sound. And when his body was really on fire, totally burning, he just uttered, "Mother, I'm coming." That's all he said. No screams, no pain, no nothing. He just sat there. Aghoris go through a whole discipline. Now, Amla is saying we should be like yogis, that's what she means. She wants you to, all of you to go through some real hard stuff, that if we put a knife into you, you won't scream. You'll be fine. If we set fire to you, you will be fine. This is too much pampering yoga. So, then this Maha Aghori, whom the goddess or the mother goddess treats as her own child, went into a fury of energy. A whole different kind of crackling energy was created with tremendous sound and vibrance in the situation. Dushyasana and Shakuni were absolutely terrified. They just ran to the river. They didn't even have the courage to untie the boat and go. They just swam across. They just jumped into the river and swam across. Then Bheema withdrew and his job was done. He immediately broke the neck of the spy right there, because he'll go and talk. He broke his neck and he came back. So why I'm saying this is, people who are on the Atharvan marg, they see and hear and smell and taste things that you have never imagined. So much is happening here, so much. One thing is, just simply in terms of life, so much is happening. Especially these mountains have seen any number of siddhas and yogis and seers. You can't kill them. You will never kill them because they're always on. If you create the right situation, they will become full force. Otherwise, they are simply there like that. So the whole process of occult and the Atharvan is just this, that there was a struggle. It is Krishna Dvaipayana in collaboration with Mahatharvan who made Atharvana Veda a part of Vedas, saying that it's fit enough to be included. Though people tend to misuse it, there is nothing wrong with the science. There is nothing wrong with the science itself. It's the way you use it. So you don't have to ban the science simply because a few people misused it. With that understanding, Krishna Dvaipayana or Vyasa made sure, and Parashara also worked towards this, made sure that Atharvana Veda was given the same status as the other three Vedas, which were already established as sacred books.